Good afternoon, chat. Oh, good morning, good night, good evening. Wherever you guys are, hope you guys are having a great day so far. Man, it's been a while. It's been a week, actually. Basically, I got my wisdom tooth removed. And, you know, I mean, I could speak, right? After I got it removed, I could speak, but I didn't want to risk it, you know? Because it kind of hurts. Just a little bit. But it's all good now, so here we are. You know what? For good luck, let's get some Herda. Let's get Herda for good luck. Or not. That's fine. So this is the second phase, right? We got one more week until Finon. So that's gonna be exciting. Finon first phase and then Saber. And then I also have to do this event because I haven't played this event for like so long. So let's see how far I could play this event for today. You know, chat, I wasn't like, excited about Finon before, but dude, after seeing what the hell that guy does, I am definitely rolling for him. Because holy shit, he looks like God, like literal God, by his gameplay. Like, bro summons freaking 50 meteors at a time. Hey, Lucigato, how you doing, man? It has been a while, hasn't it? Let's take that one. But yeah, Finon looks really crazy. I'm definitely rolling for him, and I think I'm on my guaranteed roll, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, I got that covered. And then for the Fate collab banners, we still do not know regarding all this, you know, custom like currency to roll on their banner. We still have no idea about that, but I think what we know is that the banner is gonna last about a month. So a month is a very long time for a banner. Very long time, so we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely getting a Finon, and I think I want to get his LC as well, seeing how insanely strong he is. He seems like a character that you should not pass. You know, you skip. A character you shouldn't skip. You know, that's what he seems like. I'm surprised they made Saber's second phase though. I was sure they were gonna make, you know, they're gonna prioritize the collab, but I guess that just means more time to save, right? more time to save up for them after Finon. I'm probably gonna buy the monthly subscription to get a little extra, right? Because I'm definitely gonna be broke after Finon. Actually, I have to check, now that I think about it. I don't know if I'm actually on my 50-50 or guaranteed roll. You're skipping him. Archer, you may roll for Saber and her light gun. We've also heard that Jingli rerun is soon. I see. Well, Archer is free, apparently, so you can't skip Archer even if you wanted to. And then, yeah, I don't know. Finon is just too good to skip, you know? Like, he is literally an upgraded Asheron. Because he's literally, what's that word? An emanator, right? He's an emanator. That's why he's so freaking strong. But all the collab characters looks really solid as well, gameplay wise. That's good, right? Nobody wants a shitty collab characters. Nobody does. Usually gacha games, they kind of treat collab characters like they're only good for one patch and one patch only. After that, they just kind of fell off, right? But hopefully that's not the case with this one. Yeah, I'm not getting the accessories that I need. I would also like a Saber's Lycone, but yeah, I want to max out my Saber or my Finon. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lag. I'm looking at it. I might have to switch to my mobile data, but okay. It seems to be going well again now. If it happens again, I'll just switch to my mobile data. If that shit has been happening for the last week, man. Like, my internet was just spiked terribly. Okay, seems fine now. I'm gonna let it rock. Why did that do no damage? But yeah, also June is so stacked with gacha games, chat. Persona, Uma Musume, so many good things are happening. and Stellar Blade. Also June. June is just gonna be full. And I think Summer Game Fest is also happening if you guys are into that. New game announcement, you know, it's always fun. Damn, these guys are so tanky. Also, later, at like I think 4 p.m. I'm gonna go to my dentist to get rid of my my stitches for my wisdom tooth. So I'm gonna get it removed. The stitches, get the stitches removed, and then hopefully be done with, you know, everything about this wisdom tooth. Because of all these effects that are happening, no, it's not, dude. If you know, usually, you know, you've been here a lot, and I'm doing the same thing every time, right? Like I play a little background music, and then, you know, hell, I play the same game most of the time. So it's not my computer, it's not the background music, it's just a shitty internet. Believe it or not, Lucigato, I cannot even like play games outside of stream. I'm like, it's actually shit internet. That's just how it is. I would be lucky if in a month there's no like errors with my internet provider. I would be so lucky, man. Dude, I'm not getting my accessories that I need. I don't know how it is. How's the internet provider in the US, Lucigato? Do you often get like errors? Like it would just not have any internet for like half a day. Not half a day, but like the whole day. You basically have no internet. And when you call them, they give you the good old restart the router. Like, I thought that like there was restarting your router is like the most basic fix, right? That shouldn't even be mentioned anymore, unless your customer is like a freaking grandma, right? The fix to everything, the first thing you should do is replug or replugging. It's like computer. If something goes wrong with your computer, try restarting. If that doesn't work, then you know there's probably more to it. But yeah. It all depends on who you got. Right now you hit Verizon Wireless. Is that a company name? Verizon. Oh, I know Verizon. I thought people in America uses Starlink. Because Starlink is great, right? Apparently it's super fast. I've never heard anyone from, you know, like the Europe or, you know, US complain about how shitty their internet is, you know. Matter of fact, the only time I've seen people complain is because how slow it is, and by slow, it's like super fast. At least, you know, compared to mine, it's their slow is super fast. So when they say 30 minutes for downloading GTA is slow, I say holy shit. Do you know how long it takes for me to download GTA 5? Like 7 to 10 hours, bro. 7 to 10 hours. And that is if it's at its max speed. So yeah, it's not great. It's not the greatest. There's a big monopoly going on with the internet provider in here, so there's no competitor. There's no competition. I mean, there's no competition, so they can do whatever the hell they want. Although I know I think Europe has the best internet overall. I've never been to Europe, but from what people have said, I think they have like one of the best internet providers. Especially German, I think. German, Swedish. I mean, that's about all I've heard. German and Swedish. Sweden, I mean, not Swedish. Sweden. Asian country, probably Japan is like one of the best. Japan and Korea. Apparently India is also really, really good. They sell internet for cheap as well. Ah damn, this guy's so tanky. But anyway, I think Zenless Zone Zero new banner is coming today, I think. Astra Yao. Actually no, that's like next week. I think a lot's gonna happen next week with the with 3 games that I play. Wuthering Waves. Pretty sure it's about to have a new banner as well. Oh my god, dude. Look at how long this takes. I feel like this alone takes like 20 minutes. Probably 30. Okay. Are we back? I think we're back. Hey, that's alright, Lucigato. I just wanted to share. Also, I was thinking I'm gonna start doing live on TikTok as well. But I have yet to figure out how to do it. I know you also need like a studio app, but I'm gonna set up the account first, probably post some videos there, then I don't know when am I gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it eventually, probably soon. What the hell is this? I just fought this guy from the story mode. Oh my lord. What? That it? Scripted death? What the hell? Okay, I think we can do one more. Ooh, car stories. Ooh. I'm not sure what the hell this fat ass shitty corn does. So I'm not gonna use her. I think she just heals, right? Yeah, she just heals. That's about it. Oh. Wrong upgrade. Wrong upgrade. There you go. That's 1,700. There you go. Also, if you guys don't have Sparkle or the doctor that we just used, I don't know his name, you guys might want to raise what's her name, Hanya, for Archer. Because Archer kid, he uses a lot of skill points, and Hanya, I think her name is Hanya, increases skill points by 6. I mean, but not by 6, to 6. So I'm gonna raise her. It's gonna be great. I'll take more weapon first. Oh hell. She is Hanya? Okay. Hanya it is. Yeah, she increases your skill points to 6. And I think her skill recovers skill points by 1 if you attack the marked target. So that's really good for Archer. Budget Archer. What the hell, no audio? Okay, this one is fast, what the hell? Mamori. Wait, is that thing taking from our HP? Okay, we're gonna upgrade that shit last. I really need to start raising my 4 stars, man. I have so many jobless 4 stars in my roster. But the thing is, like, none of them are really good, you know, except for a few of them. Like the obvious one, like Gallagher, right? And then Herda. Those are obviously good. And they're very useful, but like Guinai Fan, and then, you know, some of the other 4 stars, Yukong, they're very situational. So Especially Yukong. Yukong is apparently super bad because of how situational Yukong is with her buff. That's why nobody uses her, even though she has like one of the highest crit rate and crit rate and attack buff, I think. Like one of the highest, if not the highest. For a 4-star too, like that's insane. But she's just so bad. Like apparently her buff only lasts for 1 use turn. So that means if your next character is not your DPS, then that buff is like out of there. So it's like pointless, right? Oh my god, look at their turns. Let me play. Yeah, Yukong apparently will work great with Phynon, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I think it's because a Phynon's ult, when he ults, he takes all the turns. Like your team is just out of the cycle. So I guess that's why they work really great together. But even then, you have to, you know, I guess time it. Even though it's not a really hard timing, I guess, if you're just using ult, right? So, yeah. As an F2P, we have a lot of job to do. We have a lot of work to do, not job. A lot of work to do with raising all these 4 stars, man. I was actually raising my Gunai fan yesterday, but I changed my mind today. Changed my mind. I'm gonna raise my Yukong and Hanya. Isn't it basically a job? Hey man, don't forget, guys, you need to censor the word job. That is a trigger word for some people. Censor your job. But I mean, I guess it depends. If this was Genshin Impact, yes, it is a job. But since this is like one of the games that I actually kind of still enjoy, I wouldn't say it's a job. I wouldn't call it a job yet. It's still pretty enjoyable. But Genshin Impact, ugh, get me out of that game. That game. Genshin Impact is a job. Launching Genshin Impact is a job. That's how bad it is for me. But Star Rail, ZZZ, and Wuwa, they're not so much of a job for me. You know, we're still good on that. At least you enjoy it. Well, yeah. I mean, don't you? Don't you? We have a Fate collab coming. How can I not enjoy this game? A Fate collab, bro. A Fate collab. Out of nowhere. Just like RKO. Out of nowhere. Like, Fate collab was like the last thing I expected for a collab, you know? I was, I think the most expected collab was Persona 5, because the devs were like, you know, they had like a session, but we didn't get Persona. Instead we got Fate out of nowhere, you know? How could I not enjoy this game? And then not to mention, Fate Grand Order was like one of the first gacha games that I also really enjoy playing. I played that game for what? 3-4 years? Not that much. But you still play it, you're pretty close to 1,500 achievements. Holy shit. I wonder how much do I have. I mean, I wonder how many achievements do I have. Probably not as much as 1,500. Jesus. Maybe you're rushing the game too much, Nick. Chill out, man. Chill out. Take in the view. I don't even play the story that much anymore. I mean, ever since the new planet came out, I just started playing it again like yesterday. You know, I'm taking my time with everything with this game, except when it comes to event, because I need the Jades, bro. I need the Jades. What the hell? 17 million? 47 million? But don't worry, we have a lot of new gacha games coming out this month again. Oh, right. The closest game that is coming out is oh my god, what is that game called? Oh, Etheria Restart. Yes, Etheria Restart. It's coming out on 6th May. So that's like 3 more days. Literally at the end of the week. At the end of this week. The so-called, this is not me saying it, but the people on the internet calling it, they call it Honkai Star Rail like. So I don't know how true that is because I haven't played it, but that's what the people said. That's what people says. They're just deliberately gatekeeping a lot of the features needed to keep the game, and most of the people don't buy, thus leave the game. Keep the game fresh. I see. But which like, or what features do you mean by that? You mean like quality of life features, or? Or, you know, what kind of features are we talking about here? I mean, obviously, you know, any game that you play, it's gonna get, you know, you're gonna get burnt out eventually. Whatever game it is, right? So if there's anything I've learned, is to not rush your game, no matter how good it is, you know? Never rush your games. Rushing a game is like, it's good, but I guess you gotta know yourself, I guess. If you're the type of guy that gets burned out easily, you definitely do not rush your games. But also do not abandon your game too long, right? Because then it would feel like the game takes forever. That's what I am, you know? If I abandon the game for too long, and I play it again, it feels like, oh god, when is this game gonna end? Right? But when I rush it, oh god, do I really want to play this game? You know? Today, do I really want to play this today? Call? Okay. Well, so far they've been giving us a lot of quality of life updates, and I think they're good. And, you know, I mean, as much as I want them to give us all the quality of life that we deserve, right? You gotta understand, chat. These companies, they have deadlines, right? You know, every patch, they keep giving us new call, I think. And they can't really give us everything that we need or want instantly, right? Because it takes time and resources, so I'm not really a huge fan of siding with a company, you know, but that's just like what's happening. Enjoy your games, exactly, Lucigato. Did you like the Nikador boss? Nikador boss? Oh yeah. Actually, I lied. I forgot which one is Nikador. Oh, this guy. Okay. Oh yeah, this guy is like, I fought Nikador quite a long time ago. Like, was it a month ago? 1 or 2 months ago? I can't even remember. But yeah, he was alright, you know, he was alright. He was a good boss, but nothing memorable about him. That's what I would say. Nothing memorable. I think the boss with the cloak, and with like this dark vibes, I liked him a lot more. I can't remember his name either. The guy that said three strikes is all he needs. That guy's cool. Do you know about the call when you play the game? I guess, yeah. You gotta experience it yourself, right? See how good it is, test it out, feel it out. The voice actor for it was insane. He was, yeah. Although, the voice acting was great, but I don't know how he sounds in English. The Flame Reaver, is that his name? Flame Reaver. Oh yeah, that's his name. Flame Reaver. Flame Reaver. Exactly. Flame Reaver. I like him. But I guess one thing that is worth noting with all HSR bosses, right, is their music. It's always on point. Their music director are great. It's always on point ever since day one. With Cocolia, right? You guys remember Cocolia? Good old days. Now we're fighting literal reality dividing gods. Yeah, the black dude, yeah, or the dark dude, like with the dark aura, wearing a cloak. That's him, Flame Reaver. It's cool, but that's where my story ended, or not ended, but that was the last story that I played, and then I haven't continued yet ever since then. I know there's still another boss coming up in this region, but I don't know how long that's gonna take to get there. So I don't wanna bore myself, to put it bluntly, you know. I don't wanna bore myself quickly if I rush the story, you know. Really well fitting music, yeah. They always put in like the best music for the bosses. I think Acolia, yeah, you know what? I think Acolia still holds the crown for the best soundtrack for bosses. For the love of God, do it now. No, I fought Flame Reaver. I fought Flame Reaver. I beat him, but I'm saying after Flame Reaver, I haven't played the story yet. The Aquila boss? Aquila boss? Is that like the next boss? Aquila? I've seen some clips from internet, but I haven't seen him myself. Who was I gonna race? Hanya. No, Yukong. Okay, I'm gonna race Yukong first because Finon comes first. Oh god. Okay. This one takes a while, so I'm gonna farm this. Is Aquila boss the last boss of this region, Nick? Because we fought like 2 bosses so far in this region, and it just keeps going, man. It just keeps going. Aquila is taking the crown now? Is that good? It's the Sky Titan. Oh, okay. That sounds epic. That sounds epic. Fighting a Titan is always epic. Or any giant in general. It's always epic. Let me put that on auto. Okay. I'm gonna waste all my energy now. And then that's probably gonna be it because I have to go. I have a dentist appointment that I have to go do soon. So we're gonna finish up with this. Sky Titan was amazing. You almost panicked how close you were about to lose. Racked first round? Racked face round? Wait, Luis Agato, I didn't expect you to play the story yet. You're usually the last guy to play the story. Well, I'm usually the last guy, but usually you always fall like me. I didn't expect you to play the story, man. But if Lisagato says that it's amazing, now you got me curious. Probably gonna play it later. Actually, not later. Tomorrow, probably. I don't know when am I gonna go home. I just hope that it's not gonna take that long to get to the Aquila boss, or the Sky Titan. That's why, whenever I'm off stream, right, I play Honkai Star Rail with like YouTube in the background, picture in picture. Just watch whatever. And when shit happens, right, when shit goes down, you just know it, and I just close the player, then I pay attention to the story. I feel like Ashron is a better fit for this, the main. Yeah, Ashron is better. Acheron. Stories are too rough for little kids, such as Honkai Star Rail player. The writing is not intuitive enough for casual players to understand. I mean, I guess. I'm just gonna say that if you really wanted to know the story, you'd understand it, you know? If you really want to know about the story. But in my experience, I was like, whatever, until, you know, big cutscene happens, then I really, you know, pay attention. But yeah, but I understand what you meant by not intuitive enough for casual players to understand, because I mean, I don't know if I'm really casual. I feel like a casual, you know, I feel like a casual. They definitely dragged the story a little too long, just a little too long. That's like one of the bad traits with Honkai, not Honkai Star Rail, but not Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse writing. I feel like they drag their stories. They always drag their stories a little too much. I don't know why. On one hand, it's good for, you know, lore players. I mean, for players who like lores, that's great, right? That's great for them. But you know, there's also, on the other hand, for people who was in it for some story, but mostly gameplay, that's not like the most, you know, most favored, I guess, most favored thing. Yeah, live service game, exactly. The only reason why you wait is because you're part of the Navy, so you don't have much time compared to the others. Oh, okay. I thought you were just, you know, the type of guy who would stall the story like me. But it was me. It was just me all along. It's alright. It's alright. Alright then, I'm gonna have to go now, chat. By the way, I made a TikTok account. I don't know if I'm gonna go live there anytime soon, but I'm probably gonna start doing live there. I want to do both YouTube and TikTok, but with how my internet is doing, oh man, I don't know. but we'll see what happens. If you guys want to follow my TikTok, feel free to do so. It is the same username as my YouTube. So, you know, there's nothing there for now, but I'm gonna start posting some shorts if you guys are interested. But yeah, gonna go now. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you, Luis Gato, Nick, and everybody else who came in here. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna be back on, what day is it today? Tuesday. I'm gonna be back on Thursday. But yeah, have a great rest of the day, chat. Have a great night.